This is my video on how to show you how to create a piston and what piston pieces that there are and everything. So when we're looking at this piston, I have these other parts in here. I have a piston pin, a C-clip, this is just one oil ring or piston oil ring, and this is the connecting rod. And I just want you to understand that number one, this piece here is the top of the piston that fits into the block. I'm not going to show you the block right now, but so for this exercise, you're going to make this 3 inches in diameter. Okay, so this is going to be 3 inches in diameter. And then the height shouldn't be much more than about the same amount. So between maybe, if this is 3, between 2.5 and 3.5 inches tall. So you don't want to make it too tall because then it has a lot more weight. So you want this to be as lightweight as possible, but also strong as you can. So let's look at the features that I have here, okay? So the features I have here are coming down. These are the gaps for the 3 piston rings, which act as squeegees that pull down the oil as it's moving up and down in the piston. So it lubricates everything underneath, but then squeegees down the oil so it doesn't get into the chamber, okay? So down here you can see there are two of the same size and then one that's a different size. This is part of the details of the motor. There's a different type of oil ring that goes here. I don't have that up here right now, but anyway, so it's got 3 grooves for 3 oil rings, and each one of those are important to the design of the piston. The second thing I have, and I'm going to skip this, I'm going to come back to this. The second thing I have underneath is, and actually you'll see that I did these 90 degrees the wrong way. They should go this direction, because when the piston, the connecting rod is moving back and forth, it's putting pressure on the side of the piston, and you want it to push into the piston wall and not give yourself a little bit of space. So this ovalized shape here actually should be 90 degrees switched. But anyway, so the most important part of this, okay, is and so like all pistons are designed different. I made mine taper down a little bit on the inside. Some of them have domes on the top. Some of them have a cutout for the valves to move in and out. Some of them are domed inward, and there's tons of different designs. But what is important, and this is the reason that I show you this here with this connecting rod and this piston pin, is if there was no sliding inserting piston pin, I have a full circle right here. It would be impossible for this to slide in unless this was empty. If there was a rod that went across there, it wouldn't be able to go in possibly or impossibly. So I'm actually going to use, I'm going to use an insert. This is Inventor, so I'm going to use an insert, and I'm going to insert, insert. I'm going to insert here, and I'm going to insert this in it. So now it's in there, and you can see that there's nothing there. They line up with each other. This is grounded, so when I move this back and forth, you can see. So this, like I'm saying that this was turned 90 degrees. You can see this flange should have come down here instead of down here. But anyway, so that's what I did. So, but the important part is this. This is moving back and forth. Now, it's just, if you want to think about this realistically, it's slid up in here. Then I'm going to take my piston ring, and I'm going to show you here. I'm going to do this a different way. Instead of inserting it, I'm going to make a cylindrical mate. so you can see when I move this in, so this slides up in, and this slides in this way, and it locks that in place. And then this gets what's called a C-clip that snaps onto here that holds your piston ring in place. So I'm gonna actually leave this out. It's too far in over here. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna go to insert, and I'm gonna insert this piston ring onto here. And now this little, C-clip, this C-clip is sitting inside of here. It would actually snap onto here. And then this would be inserted into here like that. Okay? That's my parts that connect it. Those are the important things. Now the other important thing, and I want you to notice, is that I made this a flat surface. This has to be a flat surface in order for it to be able to be inserted into this spot here. So it leaves a flat surface. Now the other thing I want you to see too is when we're looking at this from the side, if this isn't a flat surface, this piston pin will rub on the outside of the motor. So it's indented in so that piston pin doesn't rub on the outside of the cylinder wall as it's moving up and down. Okay? That is how the piston works and some of the features of it.